Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 978 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about wise credit card using for your business. Now I hope you didn't miss episode 977. That was great AI prompts. If you're going to use AI, which I'm not crazy about, but if you're going to use it, you need to use it correctly and get the best out of it. And so this teaches you how to do that. Hope you didn't miss picking up a copy of my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free, and check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And my school, the only licensed dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world, at imtcva.org. And it's licensed to operate by SCHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia. But you don't have to be in Virginia because it's distance learning. All right, check it out. All right, let's talk about credit cards. They're the savior of some businesses, but they've also killed some businesses if you use them poorly or incorrectly. So today I'm going to talk about the best practices to get the most advantage out of credit, business credit cards. Now, the best thing that I've used over many, many years is the accumulation of points or perks or cash back using credit cards. See, we try to pay everything possible with credit cards unless the vendor charges extra for using the credit cards. Now, if it's just a tiny bit extra, we might still do it. But if it's a lot extra, we won't. So we've got a tremendous accumulation of points. And just in my Amazon Amex card, I could buy $1,000 worth of stuff and not have to pay for it just from the accumulation of points. And that's after I bought a $500 pressure washer thing with those same kind of points. See, so we buy lots of stuff, all our business supplies, everything on Amazon, and it adds up on the Amazon credit card. Now, one of the best uses is business travel. Now, terrible uses are buying, they send you these catalogs for wine and electronics and things like that. And those are usually no good, a terrible deal. If you're going to buy that stuff, just buy it outright. But I fly first class. I mean, I haven't flown a lot lately because I don't want to, but I fly first class with points. So travel is a good thing. Now, my Harbor Freight, where I buy a lot of our tools and things to run these big businesses that I have, my rental business and everything, I get a cash back, use their credit card, pay it off, and I get a cash back coupons that I can just go get stuff for free. All right. So that's another good use of credit cards. So you really should examine your credit cards and see which ones have the best deals for you. And I have been known, although I don't do this a lot because you don't want your credit dinged too much for doing this kind of stuff. But I have moved cards just to get 50,000 points or something, which is like 2 coach airfares or a first class airfare somewhere. But again, you don't want to, like I said, do that too much because the new place is going to check your credit. Right? So you don't want too many credit checks on your credit because that'll reduce your overall score. And some of these ones will allow you to not make any payments for 6 months with no interest. See, so you could get out of payments. It increases your cash flow. You got to be very careful, like I said, overdoing this. But when it makes sense, hey, it can be a big advantage for your business. Now, you can also use credit cards for short-term financing. Now, this is not a substitute for long-term financing. In fact, a lot of these shyster real estate people teach you, their first day, they teach you how to up the limits on your credit cards. And then by the end of the seminar, they've used up the limit, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 charging you for their crap training. See, so don't get into those stupid things. But short-term financing can help you out. And I mean, there was a lot of businesses that survived the pandemic because of credit cards. That went on for several years, but when you got to get something to keep your business running, the strategic use of credit cards is a great thing. Now, another thing, it helps monitor employee spending. So if you have employees out buying stuff, you don't want to be dealing with individual receipts. I mean, you should have them get receipts for everything, of course, but it's all laid out on on your credit cards, on their credit card statement, so you can monitor their spending. And it can make purchasing much easier. I know in the early days of my businesses, we used to have a petty cash file and have to keep track of it or give employees checks, which was very risky were already signed because the people didn't take credit cards. But now everybody takes credit cards that you're going to want to deal with. So you can get rid of petty cash and checks. Now, also, this can help build your business credit. I mean, I have an enormous line of credit that I don't even use. In fact, it's funny, for some reason, they owe me like 36 cents. I get a statement every month. But I mean, it's sitting there waiting. If I need something, I don't have to beg, borrow, or fill out a bunch of crap. I can go get that enormous amount of money really fast at a certain interest rate and a certain payback deal. Of course, I don't use it that much because we're pretty well heeled here, but it does build your business credit, and having that available to take advantage of things. For instance, I buy a lot off of Facebook Marketplace where you do have to pay cash for stuff. Usually, sometimes they'll take Zelle or one of these offbeat processors. But if you need cash in a hurry, maybe there's a business thing that would have cost you $12,000 new, and somebody's going out of business and selling a really beautiful one for $6,000. Well, you want to be able to take advantage of that deal, see? So having your business credit build up using business credit cards is great, because that Facebook Marketplace sale is probably not going to take credit cards, but you use the credit cards to build up your business credit and have that credit line waiting for you, so you can grab that $6,000 and get that purchase made and save yourself $6,000. All right, now there are some downsides to this. I mean, it's the potential for overspending. So you still have to have a frugal attitude about your business, which I've developed from my dad in the early days. Everything was buy used lumber and pull the nails out and straighten them out and reuse them. So I really got this frugality built into my brain from when I'm a little kid. So still have a frugal attitude and don't overspend just because you have this credit. And also, there is a risk to your personal credit, because most of the business credit for smaller businesses is going to be based on your personal credit. So you're going to have to agree to be responsible for any business failures or business loans personally. So you are putting a risk to your business or to your personal credit. And then just a warning here is you got to be careful, read the fine print, because some business credit cards don't allow you to put personal expenses on it, and they could cancel it just if they found you were doing that. So I haven't run into that problem much, because most of the stuff we buy around here is business related because of my retreat center. And, I might have to buy food and that's all business expense for guests and so forth. But you do have to be careful that that's not, or that's permissible if you want to use your business credit card for personal expenses. Now, if you do that, your taxes are going to be a little more complex, because you got to split out the business part from the personal part in your tax returns. See, so there's some downsides to this. And then also you've got interest that can be ungodly high in some of these credit cards. So you want to try to, again, be frugal and pay them off every month, but take advantage of the points that they give you and the cash back and all that stuff, which can really be a benefit to you. So that's just a little primer on business credit cards and how they can really help your business, and can help you accumulate more things because of the points and the cash back and the perks that are given with a lot of these credit cards. And there's a lot of competition out there. And like I said, once in a while, it might be worthwhile to transfer a balance to some other credit card to get out of payments for a while, as long as they don't charge you interest. and also to get an enormous amount of points, which could be, like I said, the airfare or, whatever. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and I will catch you on the next episode. See you later.